welcome everybody.
It's us.
It's us again. Still licking our wounds from the epic and like head smashing game of Dungeon Decorators we played last week. And today we have a big new announcement for you. We have a new game. We're launching a Kickstarter for a new game a week from today. And we're going to show you this game, and you can actually go and go to Kickstarter and look at the campaign now and give feedback on it, and click the button that says tell me when this goes live and all that stuff. So this game is called Where's My Ride? So the premise is this is a rather light deduction game, sort of along the lines of things like code names and stuff like that. It is a cooperative game where one person is the driver and the others are the riders. The premise is you've summoned a driver with your rideshare app as you do, but the app is going haywire. You don't know where the driver is. The driver doesn't know where you are, and things are going bad with the technology. All you can do is give cryptic text to your driver, and the driver can only respond with emojis. And you have to figure out where your driver is before time runs out. It is hilarious, it's fun, it's light, and we're going to show you how it works. And I really have to sneeze. I did that whole thing like
Jen
excuse
exploded.
me.
Oh, Jen's
Sorry,
back.
I accidentally clicked stop video, but I was trying to click unmute. Sorry about that. Hopefully that didn't put my face in a different spot.
No, you're fine. You're
Okay,
fine.
cool.
Jeff, would you like to sneeze and I could show them the video?
You should. I'm gonna mute myself for a minute, and Sam is gonna give the.
Imagine
pitch.
he's sneezing the entire time.
Oh, but I've got a video queued up, Jeff.
Good. Do that then. That will help.
Brilliant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bright light, do it. Get it over with.
The sneeze has not happened, so get ready, chat.
So we're back.
Sneezing is optional, in fact.
Sam sat in the upside down seat. Oh, that's a whoops. Oh well. So here's you're completely upside down to everything, Sam.
If only there were camera controls in TSIM.
Bottle Monkey points out, yes, taunt is optional in this game and in every other. So you need to taunt your driver. No, so here's how this works. The game is really simple. The components list are simple. So you'll go and see when you see the Kickstarter campaign, that's pretty simple too. But one person is the driver. Who's gonna be the first driver?
That's me.
Probably Sam. Great. So there is this list. There's this deck of location cards and this deck of text cards. There's a board here with these 10 rating tiles that all get shuffled together. You'll notice that 4 of them are broken stars and 6 of them are you're okay check marks. These get shuffled together in a way that Sam tries and doesn't work. Did you make these tiles? Because I don't think you can shuffle a pile of tiles. That
might be a thing that I fix soon.
You might need to have a second bag.
Everybody watch Sam as he does his tabletop simulator magic. Now, so the point of these tiles is as the game goes along and we make wrong guesses and so forth, we're going to get some of these tiles. If we get that 4th broken star, we lose. It's done. The app gives us all a 1-star. Us, the riders and the drivers, gives us all a 1-star rating, and we're just boned. So that's how things can end badly. Sam, who is going to be the driver, is going to draw a card from this location deck, and we'll look away from the screen so we don't know where it is. And Sam will see it.
So this is my location.
Then he shuffles it together with 8 others and puts them out on the board. So Jen and I now, as the riders, we know that our ride is at one of these 9 locations, but we don't know which one it is. So Sam also behind his screen will have 5 of these emoji tokens. That's the only way Sam can communicate with us. So the only way we can communicate with him is by drawing. So Jen and I are each going to draw 2 of these text cards and put one down in front of us. I'm going to do this one and throw this other one away.
Thrown away.
Jen. Once the 2 texters, by the way, there are always 2 texters in every round, even if there's more players in the game. This game works for 2 to 7 players, but in any given round, there's going to be 2 people texting, and the rest are going to just help with the conversation to try and figure things out. So once the 2 texts have been played, we reveal them, and Sam, the driver, must play at least one emoji on these text cards that we sent. He can play more, but we just he has to play at least one.
Yeah,
and he's having a hard time.
He's having a hard time, but he still has to remain uncommunicative.
Yes.
So
well, we're gonna have some exceptions for him so that he can talk to y'all about stuff that isn't
yes, of course.
which of the 9 locations he's at, because
yes, of course.
Yeah.
Bottled Monk is asking why we're not using the cats already.
Kickstarter
so Bottled Monkey saw that one of the add-ons you can get on Kickstarter is a set of cat emojis as well. So
the add-on.
So yes, go check those out on Kickstarter.
Meow.
So I'm gonna react by placing an emoji here. And then I could also play some more emojis.
You could just shotgun all of your emojis.
So Sam, when Sam is done emojing, he says he's done and draws back up to 5 emoji tokens behind his screen. And then Jen and I, then the riders, we can now talk amongst ourselves. We can do whatever we want and say, what the heck does he mean by this? So Jen, what the heck does he mean by this? I mean, sort of points a little toward nursing home, but not really, because Snooze kind of does too.
Kiva, there are promo cards, but they are not Red Dragon Inn related. They are related to Where's My Ride.
Yeah, they're Where My Ride cards.
You're not going to give any promo cards for RDI. What? How?
They just want Red Dragon Inn promo cards, which is a motivation we understand.
I know. I get it.
I mean,
Jen and Sam will tell you that I'm constantly in meetings and like, come on, maybe we can sell other games to these people that like Red Dragon Inn. And
we can.
They want Red Dragon Inn.
Jeff, shush. We've done it multiple times, but
right, we can and we have, and we appreciate it.
But people are always going to ask us for promo cards. Basically, if Jeff sneezes on air, somebody's going to ask for a promo card. And we've got to be settled with that in our hearts.
Kiva says I'm addicted and it's all your fault. Okay, yes, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, we did.
As we've said many times in the stream, don't worry. We're working on more Red Dragon Inn as well, so don't worry. But this is our thing right now.
He ended up not sneezing, by the way. Sneezing really is optional.
Oh yeah, no, it's still kind of lingering there, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we may change the terms at any time. Pray we do not alter the deal further.
It sort of points at like a museum planetarium, maybe, but
maybe. I mean, we need to keep guessing. Is the real truth here.
I think we need to keep guessing.
Gotta say, I'm feeling so good about playing this game with art on the things.
Yes, this is actually the first time we've finished all the art. Like,
Sam's been sacrificed on the altar of getting these art assets plugged in the right places and then making other assets and things.
Before this, we were playing on a very not very good looking prototype.
It was like a script pooping out words onto a
right. So basically, at one point, it was this like Frankenstein hybrid of the cards that the original designer, by the way, David Kessler, the original designer, you will meet him on Saturday on our extra live stream. We'll talk about that more. But at one point we were playing this hybrid Frankenstein thing of cards from Kessler's original like tabletop simulator module plus our own stuff added in, and they didn't look the same. And it was like, it was ugly and gross. So now we can play with these and it's great.
Yeah, it feels like our hard work's been paying off because boy, this has swallowed up a lot of our time. But so we're passing, we're not guessing, and that means that we need to reveal a rating tile.
All right.
Now, normally you'd shuffle these into a stack next to the board, but because they're tiles and not cards, we got to use a bag for now.
Because virtual reality is, a thing.
Virtual table. You're good.
So if Jen, the part that Jen didn't mention is if you don't guess, if we guess and we guess right, we win. Yay. If we don't guess, we reveal one of these tiles. If we guess and guess wrong, we reveal two of these titles, which increases our chances of getting a bad rating. That's it. Repeat until you either win or lose.
Yes. Yep.
So now Jen and I will each draw two more texts. And oh boy.
Uh-oh. Where did the cards I drew go?
I didn't see you draw any cards.
I thought I did, I saw
your hand.
Wow, okay. Huh.
I saw your hand pause over the deck, but
at least they didn't go into space. That's fine.
Tabletop simulator.
You know what?
I'm gonna do this because this might teach us something.
There we go.
Okay.
I'll teach you something.
Teach you. And we flip these, and Sam emojis us.
Let's see. We got tapestry and spicy salsa.
God, there probably is a snot drink in the Red Dragon Inn. Bob Monkey's. Supposing he's very emoji about this right now.
For those of you watching later on YouTube, the chat is talking about me sneezing and extra drinks and like mucus-based drinks and so forth. And it's
the subjects are just melding together like a stew of boogers.
Oh, and I gotta remember to not look at Sam's hand of emojis while I'm looking at chat because Chris Hollywood says got to check out. Be back soon. Don't change anything. Okay, don't worry.
Okay,
we just spent the last like 2 weeks busting our butts getting it to this point, so it's not like we're planning to just completely alter it all tomorrow. So
I have drawn my emojis and am done. Yeah.
All right.
Sam is done, and he really likes tapestry, so that points to the museum. Maybe
I'm willing to guess the museum.
We're going to guess the museum.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
This is a good demonstration. So when you guess wrong, you flip over the thing to say, nope, it wasn't that. And now we have to draw two of these things. And stars. We got a little unlucky on that one.
Oh, that's
double
rough.
whammy.
Oh boy. Okay. So we keep going. We're down to a 3-star rating. And kind of biting our nails, still going, where's our car?
Where's our ride?
We have to get to wherever it is that we're going. It's gonna be. Renio says it's gonna be a short game again. Yes. Don't worry. We're gonna play more because yes.
This one will play multiple games up for sure.
One of the beauty parts of this game is that the game only takes about 10 minutes.
And then you spend another 10 minutes explaining the rationality of
what
all
the
of the
hell
decisions
is going
made.
through your head. Okay.
What do we got? We got High Five Bro and Tapes.
Estimated game time for this is 10 to 15 minutes.
Yep.
I'm going to slap this down.
Tapes? Yeah.
And we're going to put this down. Done.
Symphony Hall, man.
It's totally Symphony Hall. We guess Symphony Hall.
It is!
Ding, 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 ding!
You got the Stomp reference?
No,
okay.
We didn't need this round of clues. Once you do Tapestry and it's not the museum, it can't be anything but Symphony Hall.
Yeah.
However, the tapes, I put down the tapes just to confirm.
And I put High Five Bro just to be weird. So
I was like,
I gotta be me.
If you get fancy and you're at the Symphony Hall and it's high fives, you're watching Stomp. You remember Stomp?
I do
Stomp
remember
was great,
Stomp.
but I don't think I ever saw it at any kind of a Symphony Hall. They wouldn't, like, no Symphony Hall I know of would have allowed that kind of stuff where you're smashing things on the floor. But yeah, Stomp was great. I remember Stomp. I feel like it wasn't that long ago that it was actually still running.
I think it still is. It probably is.
It might be because it's such a
great show.
I mean, Stomp has some of the greatest qualities of a show with longevity, which is that you don't need to understand English to have a really good time.
It's in that Blue Man Group kind of genre which also does that quite well.
Yeah.
There was a request for my logic.
Yes.
So
thought process. Yes.
So I'm at the Symphony Hall, and I'm like, okay, this was a tough one. I'm like, okay, maybe I'm trying to communicate. Old people go to the Symphony Hall and talk about those bratty kids.
That is kind of that's kind of the logic I sort of put you on. Although people do snooze at the Symphony Hall as well.
True. Down here I was like, okay, Tapestry is probably the Grand Slam option here. If only because there's lots of drapery and things hanging. So of course there'll be Tapestry things hanging.
Signage and decor for the next show.
Exactly. And then we're rocking out because I guess we're listening to tapes. Because it's still music, right?
I played that thinking that it might actually be Symphony Hall. I played tapes to confirm.
Hello, yes. Notable Joe. Welcome to the stream.
Notable Joe, hello. So this one ended up being a little on the easy side. Now, Sam, the part that Sam didn't explain, what you end up doing as the driver, tends to. It depends, of course, on what text the riders play, but it also depends on what emojis you have.
Oh yeah.
So there's a bag of 30 of them, and at any given time you're going to have 5, and if they're all the equivalent of yay, this is great, that could be a problem. If they're all the equivalent of no, this sucks, that could be a problem. But usually you're going to have an okay mix of the two.
Yeah, D-Mystics. I went and saw Blue Man Group with my grandparents and my sister, and I was a tweeny kid in Chicago, I think. It was a while ago, but I remember it was cool, and there was paint, and I had a good time at the show.
I saw Stomp in college. So early 90s.
Bald Monkey says they saw an ad for it in the past few months.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I can't imagine something as such a low barrier to production value that Stomp is. You need bodies and trash.
Yep. So, Jeff's our driver now.
Jeff's the driver.
Yep. Notable Joe, you just joined us. We're playing Where's My Ride? It's a deduction game where most of the players are riders, and one player is the driver. Your driver is one of 9 random locations, and you have to use texts that are short and kind of nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
And then the driver responds to those texts with emoji, and hopefully that forms readable clues you can use to figure out where they are at. So here's our location.
We got to figure out which of these 9 locations Jeff went to.
Yep.
So I'm going to get 2 of these.
Yep. We'll draw 2 texts.
We already played that. I was a
Mulligan.
And shuffled back in the text that we already got rid of. Because there's a bunch of them, so we should do new ones.
You know what? Yeah, let's do this. I feel like that'll at least be funny.
Ooh, wait. No. Yes, this one. Done.
Oh.
Dear 6 cents from now on, I'm only going to respond to text with emojis, and I'm blaming y'all for that. Yes. Isn't that what people... Well, okay, clearly Domestic is somewhat older, but isn't that what everybody just does now? Isn't that what these kids today like?
I thought it was animated GIFs nowadays.
See, I thought GIFs were cringe now.
Yeah, GIFs.
The youngs don't like the GIFs now. And I think that some of that is definitely manufactured drama from the media that always wants to pit the old against the young.
Mm-hmm. And of course, I referred to them as GIFs, which means that there are people in chat that are angry at me.
Are there?
Because
I didn't say
the giraffic interchange format.
I'll giraffe you. GIFs.
It's a peanut butter, not an image format.
I wanted some friggin' GIF earlier today, man. I've got these tasty flatbreads, and I was like, man, if I just had some cheap, garbagey, sugary peanut butter to put on these, I could have a snack, but then I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My son can only have peanut butter sandwiches on the weekends because we don't. Schools nowadays can't have peanut butter at. Mostly because teachers would like to not stab children in the thighs with EpiPens.
Sorry, Mr. Draco, having you break your Kickstarter embargo.
Oh, see, okay, now we know how to. Now we know how to actually get chat going so that we can, get our numbers up with Twitch. It's like
got some GIFs for their birthday.
Right, we can just get them arguing about GIF versus GIF. Lol.
Yeah.
Wow. The giraffic interchange.
Maybe they're actually Jeffs.
Right, they're Jeffs. So I heard a phrase yesterday that is apparently very common, but I've never heard it before, which is, if you want to know the right answer, post the wrong answer on
the Unfortunately.
What if I guess the right answer accidentally?
This is like I've never heard that before, but it's very funny.
The best way to polish my shoes is with vegetable oil, right?
Oh God! I can feel that in my bones, Sam. Why did you do that?
By the way, I'm done and redrew. Good. So go
It's clearly the dump or the bar
or the port. I think we're outside.
Or the port. Oh well, that's a curious thing. But I'm not ready to make a guess.
Place.
I feel like we should.
We should keep going.
We should punt just for one round.
Unless these are like those shades that are corrective, and it's like, Nana at the nursing home with her.
I mean, but there's no reaction to the hand that fed me.
Oh yeah, true. Which means we're not at the aquarium.
Right. I'm not looking at Jeff's face right now, which is really good because that's.
By the way, this just
oh no,
T-Sim just pooped the bed.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
And I think we got a broken star, or maybe we didn't.
Oh, maybe we didn't.
Oh, I think no. There's only 9 things in the bag, so
once you do that, you're gonna
The tile yeeted.
Yeah, we're gonna. can you make a new bag of this?
I'm just gonna. I knew what the tile was, so it was bad. Oh,
it was a bad. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Then
there we
then
go.
We know.
Copy, paste.
Yeah. All right. Problem
these guys
solved.
Go back.
Oh. All right. Well, we're not doing any better than 4 stars today.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
It's tempting to start pronouncing these Spelljammer Hippo people as GIF just to differentiate them from GIF. GIF, you know what? Yeah, I can see that. It has been an issue in most sessions so far, but also GIF is wrong. You know what? At your own table, you do what makes your players happy and also not confused. I have a special rule in any Star Wars game that I play or GM in. So if somebody's into the deep Star Wars lore, it's jazz music. Otherwise, I'm gonna die.
Star Wars lore.
And you know what?
All of you, I got it at Target.
All of you Star Warsians
so did I.
Know what I said? And you're like, oh, yeah. You got it. But I shouldn't explain that joke on Twitch.
Okay, let's keep going. By the way, there's a lot more people listed in viewers and chat now. So if you're just joining us, this is a new game. Where's My Ride? We are launching a Kickstarter for it a week from today. It is a deduction game where one player, it's a cooperative deduction game. One player is the driver, the riders, everyone else is the riders. They are trying to figure out where the driver is. But the riders can only communicate with these small cryptic texts, and the driver can only respond with emojis.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got my 2 new cards. What am I?
I don't, because I'm always behind. Because
am I scribbling here?
I'm easily distracted.
Janto says, which is the lesser evil, species-based confusion or igniting a GIF pronunciation schism? The lesser evil is having all this stuff going on while you're trying to promote a new game.
I think this.
Here we go.
Keystone Cops going on over here. Okay, right. Where are we? Right. I got to remember where we are. Okay. Yes. Okay,
Don't
good.
do what I might do, but have never done. Thankfully, that would really spoil a playtest.
Let's see.
How now, brown cow?
Just that. Done.
Clip-on shades and secret love letters. Quiet love letters? Or these are all trash?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like no, Jeff's not that kind. We're the trick. One of the fun things
we already
about
have a metagame.
Exactly. Where's My Ride develops a very rich and interesting meta like so quickly. So here I am like trying to make judgments based on how I know Jeff reacts to different difficult situations in
if you
this
try
game.
If you try this game, you'll notice this yourself. This is one of the things that first really drew us to this game is that, first of all, it's so simple, right? We know how to play it, right? And we also, because we're game publishers, we knew how to make it, we knew how to sell it, things like that. But also we played a few games and we're just like, you're already getting into it. You're already thinking, you're already developing this meta, like Jen said. So we were like, yeah, we have to sign this.
Like at first it was like, oh, it's another one of these game submissions. I guess we ought to play it. And then we were like, whoa, wait a second.
Then we were like 8 games later.
It's in our head. Crap. Yep.
I don't feel comfortable making a decision.
Nursing home. Yeah, let's punt once more.
Yes. What's the worst that could happen?
We get another broken star.
Yep, that's the worst that can happen.
All right, maybe
that is in fact precisely the worst that can happen.
Man, are we gonna lose this game, Sam?
No, maybe.
Come on. Oh boy. Oh man. All right. Well.
Ding.
Okay.
Ice cream and broken glass.
Oh yeah.
Done.
All right. I'm feeling the bar.
Yeah, let's give that a shot. Let's YOLO.
Let's try the bar. We commit to the bar.
Bottled monkey.
It is not.
No!
Oh no! All right, well.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine for certain definitions of fine. See?
We are fine.
Excellent.
Okay. Bottled monkey
cars.
says broken glass. He thought it said butter glass.
Butter
glass.
For butter.
You know what? I'm going to go cook myself a nice glass of butter right now.
Oh, God.
For butter. I had floor buffer in my hand.
Wow, okay.
That was one of my texts that I discarded.
All right.
Okay. I mean, I think... Yeah, let's do this one. Get rid of that. Adjust the screen so that chat can see the clues. And maybe chat goes and is like, hey, you guys should guess this.
Maybe don't, because Jeff is looking at him. I don't know.
I'm not. I'm looking.
Cool. We're actually getting some location guess input. I actually quite like it. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I think. Yeah, I'm seeing some reasoning. Good. Butter with syrup. Oh God. Sorry, that just.
On pancakes, it's good.
On pancakes, it's great.
That's about it. Well, I mean, and waffles and other.
I used to not like that. I used to be like just syrup and like putting butter on it was gross, and then I actually tried it and it's like,
If you're making pancakes for the family in the morning, you don't go through at least one stick of butter.
So I don't know if they still do this, but like my grandmother's place used to have these like little bottles of cinnamon sugar, right? And she bought them. They're like plastic clown bottles or something. And so I used to make myself buttered toast and then just dump cinnamon sugar on it. Because I never learned how to cook.
There you go.
That's what I did.
Until I moved out. Now I can cook. Don't worry.
I love sweet toast.
Sweet toast is good.
That was like standard fare in my house.
All out of Pop-Tarts. Time for sweet toast.
Man, you got Pop-Tarts?
Oh man, I just thought of another promo location card for us.
We'll talk about it in a meeting.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, okay, so I'm feeling like, okay, we're outside. This was a neither of these are good, so shut up about them.
Okay, so I'm gonna steal from chat. Chat's kind of converging on the dump.
Let's go to the dump where there's a bunch of broken glass and there's zero artistry.
Yes. Also, Tivis, I'm so jealous of the pumpkin pie waffles. Were they good?
That sounds pretty good.
I'm gonna imagine they were good, but I also need to know for real. Like, don't lie to me. If they were bad, they were bad.
Hashtag Team Waffles. Does that imply that there's like some kind of social media argument about like waffles versus pancakes? Because that seems
there
insane
is now apparently.
They're both effing great. Like, why would you argue?
I will say that a bad waffle is worse than a bad pancake, but a good waffle is better than a good pancake.
I'm not sure I agree with that first statement. However, are you guessing here?
Yeah, let's do the dump.
Yeah, we're guessing the dump.
Do the dump.
Ding, ding, ding. It
is the dump.
Okay, now I want to check the
power.
chat here because where is chat?
Kiba started it.
Let's take a butter.
Blasphemy sound.
So yes, basically for that logic, the clip-on shades, I put the jokey thing because it's outside, but also like clip-on shades are kind of last, a kind of last decades kind of thing that probably there's a lot of them in dumps now. Love letters, of course, there's probably a lot of love letters in the dump, but You don't say that you put your love letters in the top.
Yeah.
Broken Glass, of course, was the big one. Was the big yes, point at this. But then ice cream, I was like, well, there might be ice cream in the dump, but that's really a bummer if there is. and then yes, artistry. The zero artistry was
yeah. So
okay.
Yeah. So yay, 3-star rating this time.
All right.
All right. That's we're
mediocre.
We're averaging on the positive side.
Yes. Now y'all are gonna have to strap in for the real confusion.
Yeah.
Because I'm driving now. And I'm a little loopy. I play a little differently from the lads.
Get these out of here and get those out of here.
Uber would have fired y'all. Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's the problem. The app's the one that's grading us. Everyone gets that 1-star review.
Yep.
We had in development when we were talking about this, we were originally like, the driver is the one giving you the bad rating. But then we thought, wait a minute, this is a cooperative game. They're like, it's really weird to have the driver pitted against the riders in that case. So we changed it up and just made it the app. The malfunctioning app is like saying, why aren't they doing the thing? Bad rating on both of them.
Mm-hmm. I can't get money out of them faster.
I have emojis in my hand.
It did the thing.
It did the thing. I got taught a thing.
So this thing where it suddenly goes to 3x3, we had no idea of this, and we were playing with the original designer David Kessler just like last week, and he told us this, and we were like, "What?"
He didn't even tell us; he just did it, and we were like, "How'd you do?"
What the hell was that? That's amazing.
I have excess of 2,000 hours in this thing, and I didn't know that.
Right, and we had been playing this game and just carefully laying out each of the cards one by one, and yeah. So
yeah.
Thanks, David.
Yeah, no, we learned many things. So behold the grid.
Telephone booth, nursing home, construction site, school, nightclub, power plant, fire station, planetarium, zoo.
Remind me. You know what? No, I'm going to pause right now. Jen, tell us about what's happening on Saturday while there's lots of news here.
Well, on this Saturday, we're going to be streaming again from noon until 4 p.m. Pacific time because we're doing fundraising for Extra Life.
Extra Life.
We're going to be running some raffles. We're doing a new Extra Life promo card, which I'm actually going to sneak peek for you right here.
What? Do I need to make the Jen
maybe
window
a second
bigger?
time. Whoosh, whoosh. No, you're going to see. Yeah, I know. I'm being a jerk. Wrench's Great Big Helper is the Extra Life promo this year.
Let's make the
because y'all will be great big helpers if you help us fundraise for Extra Life.
See what you put back up.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. So friendly.
It's you could see the Great Big Helper.
Yes. Sorry.
It's a prize card.
It's a promo card that you can just get by helping with our fundraising. And in return, you'll be giving money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. So we'll be helping kids heal. It's a great cause. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to have David Kessler on to hang out with us and play some of his game. And I think we're probably also going to make him play some Red Dragon Inn because,
because
we
it's kind of our thing.
Meaner.
Watch out, David. Insufficient sneezing in this promo next time.
So yes, come on Saturday. Donate to a good cause. Get promo stuff. It's everything is great. We'll be playing this. We'll be playing Red Dragon Inn. It'll be lots of fun. We demand Jeff sneeze promo. Okay, great. I am choosing between two texts right now.
Both of my texts are good for different reasons. I wish I knew what Jeff was going to play so I could be mutually exclusive from that.
And this is in the rules. In the beginning part of a round, when you're drawing text, the writers cannot coordinate with each other.
They can't even be like, text. Do you have a text like this? No, go fish.
No, go fish.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
I want this.
This is Porta Potty and Complete Strangers.
So, chat, did you back yet? Oh, wait, they can't yet.
Come on, Jeff. Yep.
By the way, so
I'm in Eastern time, so this is fun for me every time.
Yes.
If you're for those of you in chat, I mean, yes, we're starting the project next week, but this tabletop simulator module for you to try the game, this is live right now. Right, Sam?
Yes, you can go search for it on Steam. You could go over to our Discord channel and find the link, but searching for it on Steam is, I guess, maybe better for metrics. Who knows?
Yep.
But yes,
all right,
if you like what you see here, you can try it yourself. Porta Potty and Complete Strangers.
D-Mystics likes the arrows in the logo. Sweet. That was absolutely something we were like, arrows, yeah.
That was
Aaron's fault too.
Yeah, that was Aaron Wong.
Yeah.
Oh man, I totally forgot that I'm supposed to be having a here. Let me slap in an image real quick. Pin. Okay, browse. Yeah, I even made the thing. There we go. Oh, it's huge.
Oh no.
What happened?
I don't know what's happening, but it seems
this
dramatic.
Person's the driver.
Oh, that. Yes.
Ah, yes. Sam, did you think of a special, smart, clever thing and then didn't do it for the first two drivers?
Then didn't do it for the first two drivers.
Okay.
I mean, so these point away from things. Like this on construction site. This points away from construction site. This probably points away from nightclub.
Yes, I would agree.
I don't think we're pointing at anything just yet.
Yeah, but that pointing away is good too.
Jen's what?
I've got to try to
Jen's talking to chat. Okay.
I've got to not react, chat. But let me tell you, I've played some games where I'm like, wow, I'm so glad we do these meetings with no video.
Yeah, we normally just meet on Discord, but we get on Zoom for these calls, partly because of just technology convenience, but also partly we've just had better luck with that. Like when we found in the early days of doing streams that when we were running like Discord and Tabletop Simulator and OBS, which the streaming software, like things started going south in a hurry. I think
crying in a porta potty.
Well, we should move on.
So chat did mention a sad porta potty is a telephone booth.
Also, yeah, only go into a porta potty with your friends.
Because it would be the grossest. So we're getting chat fair points that we don't necessarily agree with, mainly because of our own meta. So I vote we go on. What do you say, Sam?
I think we should keep texting. What we got here? We got happy car.
Happy,
we should have the happy car visible on screen. There we
go.
All right, two more of these.
These are hard.
Okie dokie. Oh no, we could do this. We'll do this.
I'm doing this.
This is the correct one. Okay, we'll bury that one for later.
Boink. Slime and calculus.
Done.
Oh, okie dokie.
Slime gets a clap.
We got the yummy clap slime. So, and we're sweating the calculus.
Calculus, or does that mean hot, or does that mean it's just not good, or is there slime in a telephone booth?
I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards the power plant now.
I'm kind of leaning toward the nursing home now.
Slimy old folk.
No, that's not quite right. It's not quite right. Power plant. Why power plant, Sam?
Because glowing ooze.
Which apparently is at power plants, thanks to what we know of the Springfield nuclear power plant.
Yes, thank you, Springfield. It could also be the zoo because we're sad that the bathrooms are shut down.
Maybe.
That happens frequently. There's usually outbuildings and porta potty esque.
Yeah, maybe
sorts of stuff.
Do you want to guess that, or you want to go on?
I want one more round.
Okay, we're doing one more round. Draw the single.
We're good.
Oh man! All right.
Because that's the other part of the meta. Every time that Jen's up, the bag is very kind.
It's because they're very confused by me, and so the games always go long.
All right, this'll knock some stuff off.
Well, Jen's calling herself the outlier here, but I'll be perfectly honest. The games we played, we've each had at least one or two instances of being just the crazy ass outlier. Like we lose, we get to the end, and the other two are like, "What the actual F?
What happened? Explain yourself."
We've all been in that situation.
I've taken to calling it the denouement. At the end of one of these games, we're just like, all right, everybody, what were we thinking?
Right.
What the kittens? Yeah.
What the kittens?
Mm-hmm. The tequila's kicking in. Kicking in.
Oh, it really is kicking in. See, I'm sober today.
Yeah, I'm just drinking iced tea.
Oh, we're at school.
Well, Jen's not done yet.
Yep. There we go.
We gotta be.
I'm done now.
Slimy children.
Doesn't this? Yeah, maybe. Doesn't, well...
This is a negatory on complete strangers.
This doesn't... Yeah, maybe. This doesn't quite push me hard enough away from that zoo idea, but I think...
Yeah.
Maybe the school, because calculus is makes the kids nervous.
Yeah. Schools have spotty Wi-Fi. Yeah, I like that. This is talking about calculus tests.
Maybe... Slime, man, I don't know. I mean, maybe Jen, is a cat person rather than a kid person.
I mean, children are disgusting.
Slimy. Children are, in fact, rather disgusting, and this even the one
says Sam, who's a father.
Yes,
right. So coming from the one parent who's actually on
a happy father.
Yes, I've changed diapers. I don't have kids, but I have changed diapers before.
Slime in science class.
I could maybe guess school.
Yeah, I think zoo is a good
Gento Z, as a former child, can confirm.
School.
We're gonna guess school.
Ding 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 ding!
Yay! 5
stars! Nailed it.
5 out of 5. But yeah, that was
slime is such a common school craft thing.
Yeah.
It's really popular to do is a science day where the kids have been cramming too much knowledge into their brains, so now they need something fun to do.
Yeah,
and you play with it with your hands.
Yeah, let's throw some cornstarch into a bucket of water and then
somebody's always going to try to eat it just a little bit.
Oh, jeez.
If there's a porta potty at the school, something's gone terribly wrong.
Yeah.
They're not really complete strangers. Like, they don't really super know each other, but lots of people, you see them every day. And everything else, I think you got, basically.
Yeah, sweat in the test, spotty Wi-Fi.
Three rounds, and we got lucky with the tiles, so we got the perfect 5-star, which actually we don't get very often.
No.
I'm going to be honest.
Oh man, when did we last get the 5-star?
Oh, it's been a
while. We got a windmill slam one time.
Oh, yeah.
That's true. Yeah, we got those are also very rare, but they're
so fun though to get it, because like, what? Bam! This. Yeah, you got it. And then you just immediately play again, because, like, come on.
Yeah.
The elephant's toothpaste experiment.
What is the elephant's toothpaste?
Not quite slime, but there's suddenly a lot of it.
Is that the one where you add the catalyst to the beaker, and then suddenly there's a lot more stuff just shooting out of the beaker?
Huh.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's also that one kind of, I think it's a firework, right? You light it, and then it's just a...
Oh, I've seen those.
Cream. Yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Magento says, yeah, that's
funny.
it.
Yeah.
Good.
Okay, chat. You've now seen us play. You've seen the campaign. What do you got? You got questions? You got comments? What do you think? Tell us. Give us your feedback. Tell us. Shut up and take my money, or tell us. There's no way I'm ever paying for this. Go away.
You've made a terrible mistake today, SlugFest Games. You will regret
this.
Say,
chat?
Where are the cats? I'll make sure to put the. I'll have cats together soon.
Yeah, put those.
Don't promise that yet. We got other things to take care of. Jeez,
we really do have higher priorities. However,
we might take care of that
potentially.
At some point. Noble Joe says, "Fun. It looks like a fun party game. Domestic. My family would like this. Yes, we've.
Sweet.
One of the reasons we like this is because it just you can play it with kids. You can play it with your older parents. Like everybody will like this.
Age group for this game. I mean, 13 plus is going on the box, but as I say to a lot of people who ask me, about how young can you go with playing Red Dragon Inn, right? With Red Dragon Inn, that's actually a stickier question, because there are themes of alcohol consumption and violence and so on. But my primary concern is how well can the young one read?
Can they read?
Can they read? Like, can they read good? And this one has much simpler reading than Red Dragon Inn.
Right. This is like, can they read, like, even just at a kind of basic level?
Yeah.
Although to be fair, one of the texts is defenestrate. So you'll have to explain to your 5-year-old
what's the driver screen for? The driver screen is to hide the driver's hand of emojis.
Because they're going to be actual tokens. So.
Yeah.
Double-sided tokens. And in Tabletop Simulator, that's fine. You can just hit 5 and draw 5 to your hand, and nobody else can see them. But on a table, you're gonna need someplace to put them without hiding them in your fist or something.
Tiffus, just pretend you can read and be the driver every time.
Do you mean while I'm out? So Tiffus said, "Well, I'm out," and we don't know if that's because they have to leave now, or if it was like, "Oh, reading." Oh no.
Yeah, so, reading.
Why the naming on the positions? Like, why is the driver parking location the rider figure out where it is? Why not the other way around? Won't change anything gameplay wise. Just we thought
same answer. Won't change anything gameplay wise. I mean, if I were trying to drill down on the fiction of what's happening here, to whatever end, I would say that
get ready for the lore dump.
The app isn't sharing location data to either the drivers or the riders, right?
In my head, the driver's sort of waiting somewhere in the ride. I don't know. I think it's funnier that the riders are kind of running around like, "Oh no, where's the driver?"
That's true. It does make it more of a
more silly, more
like
you know what?
More Mr. like a Scooby-Doo hallway scene,
Mr. Draco,
yeah.
If you're here on Saturday, ask that question again, because the original designer, David Kessler, will be here, and maybe he has an answer to that.
He will probably have an answer to that. He seems like a considered dude, you know?
Yeah. Anecdotally, when we order Grubhub out here in the university village that we're at, it always sends the driver somewhere in the complex.
Oh man!
So Sam lives in a very large complex that's
densely populated,
grad student housing for UC Berkeley.
Yes, and Grubhub does not understand the difference between building block number composed of multiple townhouses and condos and building number, which is like the actual house number.
So to be fair, Sam, I have been confused by that myself at your apartment complex.
It's not straightforward.
No, that reminds me of, I never had this problem, I think, that I can recall working at the comic book shop. But the comic shop I worked at was 21st Century Comics and Games in East Lansing, Michigan, right? And that shop was on East Grand River, right? But in the Lansing and East Lansing area, there's East Grand River, there's Grand River, there's North Grand River, right? Like there are 3 or 4 variations of Grand River. So people would punch that into their map app, and then they'd be like, I'm at 515 Grand River, where are you? And I'd be like, are you still in Lansing and not East Lansing? Because there are different roads.
Yes.
Oops.
Yep, but I've never had a delivery failure from food.
Bald Monkey asks, what are the funding goal items? Just 10 extra cards in each step. So the early stretch goals are, we're adding more cards to that text deck. And then the later stretch goal, the one at the end, is that. So what's going to be? We've been just pulling the cards when we make a guess, but the way the physical product is going to work is you have this little cardboard thing that's like this pin that's showing who the driver is. That's going to be on a cardboard thing, and you place it on the card that you want to guess.
Yeah.
And at the higher stretch goal, that cardboard thing becomes a plastic thing, a little like a domino or something instead. So that's the top stretch goal. We'll be honest, we wanted to keep the stretch goals pretty simple, right? This is a simple game. We don't want, we're not going to add miniatures to this game, right? We're not going to add, we're not going to fancy the selling point of this game is its simple elegance. And so we did some stretch goals because that is the way of Kickstarter, and one must do this. But yeah, we kept them kind of light and simple. So what else? Let's see. Lots of questions while I was answering that one. You say you're kicking the day off with this one, so you don't miss asking questions. Oh, that's a good question. Tivis, presumably Tivis means Saturday. Jen, do we know
I've answered in chat, but yeah. So,
sorry.
Oh, no worries. I think it bears repeating. So if folks watching via YouTube later are curious, for this Saturday's stream, we're going to kick it off with an explanation of how our Extra Life fundraiser is going to work. And then right after that, we're going to play some Where's My Ride with David Kessler. So that should totally work.
Yeah.
Domestic's internet has crapped out. So see you later, Domestic.
Bye.
Sam, let's for people who came later, let's run that video one more time and then and call it a day.
Mayhaps.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right, let's see. We're back.
Hey. So yes, so that's it. Kickstarter launches a week from today. In fact, we'll be launching it pretty much just before we go live here, like a couple hours, 2-3 hours before we go live here. So
that
come
way,
and join
by
us
the end of the stream, I can update all the stretch goal graphics once and be done.
Right,
forever.
So
we'll
come and join us
immediately.
Yes.
Come and join us and see how well we did, or if we're all on the stream going, oh man, nobody wants this game.
Weren't we playing another game?
What?
Or did you guys say maybe I'm mishearing things.
What?
I am mishearing things.
Giraffics.
Okay.
Good old Giraffics. No, we were keeping today short and sweet because we're back for like 4-ish more hours on Saturday.
That's true. All right.
So yes, next week we're launching the stream, launching the Kickstarter before the stream. But before that, join us on Saturday for Extra Life, where we're playing this and other stuff. It will be loads of fun. You can give to a good cause and get stuff. And we hope you like what you saw today, and we hope that you will join us again at another stream real soon.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.